Everybody, this is Bonnie, and I'm coming to you today with this card right here. It's another kind of fall card. I've used this stamp set a couple times now in the past. I've done a card with this one, and this one, or this one right here. I'm getting ready to do a card with this one. So this is the silhouette one, and I just love this stamp set. You can do so many things with it. It is well worth the $17.95 for this set. You know, and if you're interested, you can hop on over to my blog and place an order with me for this stamp set. So let's get started. The first thing that I did was I took Early Espresso marker, and I went and I colored in wherever I thought it looked like a tree trunk or branch on it. Now, I wasn't like perfect. It looks pretty. If I'll show you the original one when I'm done doing this. If it is a little bit of the orange running into the tree branch, it looks really nice. Then I took Old Olive, and I colored in the bottom half of the, down here where the grass is. So I colored that all in. Okay. Then I took Pumpkin Pie, and I colored in all the trees. Because if it took you a while to get this all colored, just huff on it, and it re-moistens it again. And then I have a piece of Whisper White here, and I'm just going to press down. And voila! Is that not really cute? I love it. And what I was talking about is, see how my orange kind of blends in with my brown? I think it looks good, and I really like it. So, I mean, I think it looks pretty like that. And I did the same thing on here. The orange kind of blends in with the brown, but I think it gives it character and gives it more fallish look. Okay, so now I have to trim this piece down. So then the next thing that I did was I cut a piece of Early Espresso, and this is 1 7/8 by 3 1/4, and I'm going to add this to the Early Espresso. And then I took a piece of Pumpkin Pie, and this is 2 1/16 by 3 1/2. And I'm going to add these two to that. So there. So we'll set that aside for a minute. Now the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to take and I'm going to use the wood grain, the new wood grain stamp that we have, and I'm going to add the background on our base card. Now what I like to do is I like to fold the card in half. Now these new embossing folders are a little longer than our other embossing folders. I'll show you one of our older ones, and you can see. This is one of our older ones, and this is one of our newer ones. They're almost like a ½ an inch to an, let's see, they're like an inch bigger. So because of that, when I want to emboss on this, I can't emboss on this just like this and put it through the Big Shot. It does not fit through going this way. So you have to now, you have to take and you can fold it in half. Then you have to layer it between your 2 plastic plates like this, And before I used to put it on tab 1, but you can't put it on tab 1 anymore because you're going to have this extra thickness, which is going to make it harder to go through your machine. So now go to no tab and then run it through your Big Shot. So then I'm back, and this is what you end up getting. So you can do it the other way, like this with the other ones, if you didn't want to use this whole base as your card, but I did. If you were going to cut this and just put it on top of your base. Okay, so let's finish embellishing this. The next thing that I did was I punched out 2 word windows, one in Old Olive and one in Pumpkin Pie. Then I punched out a modern label punch in the Early Espresso. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take and put some adhesive in the back of this, and I'm going to place this right about here, just kind of giving it a little eyeball. So like that. Then I'm going to take the Old Olive, add some adhesive to the back, and I'm just going to pick this up just a little bit on this side and stick that right there. And then I'm going to do the same thing with the Pumpkin Pie. I'm just going to pick it up a little bit, and I'm going to stick this one in a little farther so it gives it like that laddering look. So it looks like that. Then I got the Happy Birthday stamp that is out of Create a Cupcake. I'm using this Happy Birthday stamp. And I've got a scrap piece of Whisper White here. And I'm going to take Early Espresso. And I'm just going to stamp that down. Then I'm going to take the word window punch, and I'm going to punch this out. It fits perfectly right in there. I just love it. Then I'm going to add some snail to the back of this, put it in the center, and then I took some Stampin' Dimensionals, and I'm going to put this right down here, kind of centering it between this whole section. And that is it. That is my card. So there you go, everybody. There's another quick and simple little card to make with that silhouette set. So thanks for stopping by. Bye-bye.